Hello and welcome to my small little tutorial on the Golf with Your Friends editor. The reason I say small is because this editor isn't fully done yet. It's still in beta. Early access, as you can see. I'm just going to show you a few things on how to use it. So first, we have the little like grabby bar. It's like all your content that you can use. It scrolls up as soon as you move away. It scrolls back down. I think you can. No, you can't change it with Alt, but you can press Alt and it'll go away while you're on it. I don't know why. You have different themes, so you have the forest theme, the desert theme, all the themes that are in the main game are right here for you to use. It's a little laggy sometimes because it has to load a lot more content. Then we have, so these are the floor tiles that you get for each theme. We have walls. We have moving objects, so like, let's say this box. And then we have set design or foliage or whatever you want to call this. It's the stuff that isn't really the game, but isn't really what is useful. Just kind of set design things, foliage, trees and stuff. But I'm going to show you how to use some of this stuff. So to move around, you use WASD as regular. To look around, you right click and you look around. You can go up and down with scroll, but I think it's mostly for holding things. So if I grab this guy with holding Alt and click him, it lets it so that I can move him around. And then if you hold Alt again and click, you can make more of them. So it's like a copy and paste feature. But if holding him like this, if I scroll up, he goes up with me. But if I use space and control, he just moves around in the space. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this, or if it's something to do with a bug, but that's how it sits right now. Like I said, this isn't done, so I don't know how if everything's supposed to work. If you take one of them, you'll see this thing. If I this is movement, rotation, and scale. So you have to be clicked on one of these to get the widgets. If you see these widgets change, so you can move him, I can rotate him, and I can scale him. Alternatively, if you hold Alt and click him, just like I did before, he'll pop down into this where you can hold Alt and copy him again. Or while you're holding him in Alt, you can press hold R and he'll rotate. I have it snapped to 90 right now. You can do whatever you want. And then if you hold T, he will scale. So you can make a big gingerbread man or a very small gingerbread man. The scaling's also at 1, so if I grab this, and then you can't move these right now. You have to click this. I don't know if that's what they want, if that's how it's happening. If I put this to like 0.1, I can move him very perfectly. Or if I put it to, click on him and put it to 10, he becomes very snapped. So that's stuff. We kind of have an army of gingerbread men now. So I'll start using these guys. The rotate stuff is all per preference, and then these are your just design things. So you can change their scale. If I grab, oh god, huh, come up here. If I grab this, put this back to 1. So if I take scale and just manually press in, say 15, he doesn't do it. You have to be on the scale button to have him change. If I can click back on him. So 15, he will do this scary thing. Delete him because he's scary and breaking my game. And then you can change your position through this. So if you click on the position thing and then click to, let's say, 20, he'll move. Same with rotation, 90 on the rotation thing. I can spin. And then you can do no snap or snap, as well as world and local, which this is changes the way that their widgets work. So if I have him rotated, in a random direction, his widgets will follow it, unless he's on world and local, which it doesn't seem to work. Never mind. I lied to you. Oh, yes it does. There it goes. Decided it wanted to work. So their widgets will move with world and local. I don't use it very often because it's not very done yet. So I'm going to show you how to make a very small level. What I start with is the land. So you put one down, press Alt, so it kind of picks it up, and then you press Alt, or you hold Alt and click again to put them down. And then you can press Delete to get rid of that one. If I slide over to where the holes are, we now have a hole. And then we need walls. So this is the floor. Next is walls. You want to use this one. This one works really well with the this size thing. The other two don't work as well. So if I put him down and then Alt, he'll pick it back up. And then I can put these in. I misclicked. I'll fix him in a second. And then rotate 90 degrees. Put another one right here, and another one right here. Now this looks kind of bad right now, because it's not done yet. So if I put him back, if I can grab the widget, I'll put him back, and then I'll go back into wall and go all the way over to the right. Grab this. So this is the plank that, or not plank, it's a log that finishes off the edges. So if I hold Alt, I can just place them in at all the corners. You can really do this wherever you want. I only usually do the corners because this feels excessive. It's up to you on how you want to do this, but this is just for making a simple level. And then you come in back into the walls, grab this flat one. They have a bunch of different shapes for different things. This one there's different ramps that you can use them for. Just makes it easier on life. And then if we grab the flat one, put it up to this, make sure it's not too far out, and then put it there. Grab it with Alt if I can, and then place them around. So it's a bit finicky, and things end up not liking to work sometimes, which is completely fine. Gotta cut them slack, it's on beta, it's on early access stuff, so there we go. And then hold R to rotate. He rotates perfectly. Alt click down there. Alt click right there. And we can delete that. If you're smart, unlike me, you'll let go of Alt before you click the last one, and then you don't have to mess with the deleting bit. But I always forget to do that. To make a spawn, we have this one. So this is the gameplay section. The terrain doesn't work at all yet. They don't have that in yet. But this is the gameplay section. So we have a spawn point, all the different flags, and if they'll load, hello, all the different flags and like volumes that you can use for the flags, the cameras that you're going to put in if you want to publish, and then no ball zones. So these will take you out of the, when you jump into them with the ball, it'll make it so you respawn no matter where you put them. So I'm going to want to put a spawn point in here. So grab this spawn, grab them again with Alt, and then rotate, press R, and it'll rotate. For some reason, the camera seems to work sometimes with the arrow back, so it'll turn you in this direction when you spawn. So we get to look at the gingerbread man. And we're going to need an end bit. The flags are a little broken. If I put him in, you can see that his stuff is a little wonky. I don't know if it'll work right for when we get over there, but this is pretty much a hole. You can put anything else you want in here. This is just for example purposes. If I run it, we get a museum. See how we return in this way instead of the other way? We can hop over to the hole. The flag will break more, and then hole in one. Ta-da! So this is the way that I make things. You can go in any order you want. This is just works really smoothly. These are just showing off some of the simpler things. There's a couple things that aren't implemented yet, like left shift is supposed to give you wall stuff, like really quick wall things, but it doesn't seem to work right now. But that is it. Thank you very much.